Morning and welcome. You're watching Times Now. My name is Amita Wadhwa. So any minute now we're expecting when it comes to the plane that is en route Kochi Airport. It is expected to land anytime soon. This is the special Indian Air Force flight that is carrying the mortal remains of nearly 45 Indian citizens who lost their lives in that tragedy, in that fire that was reported in southern Kuwait that housed foreign workers. MEA Kirtiwardhan Singh, who arrived in Kuwait to oversee when it comes to the aid that was provided to the injured Indians, and the pictures that you are looking at, Kerala Chief Minister himself, Pinarayi Vijayan, has now arrived in Kochi, and many of the citizens who are said to be from Kochi and also several of them hailing from the state of Tamil Nadu, there has been appropriate compensation that has been announced both by the central and the state governments as well. The mortal remains that are being taken on and special Air India Air Force flight that reached Kuwait earlier to carry all the mortal remains of the 45 Indian nationals, and the flight that is scheduled to land in Kochi in about a few minutes from now. Kerala Chief Minister is present, MOS also the leaders there. Union Minister Suresh Gopi is also expected to be present at the airport to receive the mortal remains. We have Imran with us because, Imran, there would be several victims, their families now. They were earning their livelihoods in Kuwait and they are returning with their mortal remains now.
Well, an absolute tragic incident which happened in Kuwait. Around more than 40 Indians lost their life because of the tragedy which happened. It begs the question about the safety of and the living conditions of the workers there in Kuwait. In fact, the bulk of the people who died in that tragedy are from Kerala. Around 23 is what the official confirmation is there. One more person is his identity has not been ascertained yet, but the people, the officials believe it also belongs to Kerala. If that is the tragedy, will be 24 out of the 40 odd people who died in the tragic incident. Now, over this, a lot of questions have raised. People are angry over it, about the living conditions, about the safety aspect of it, of the Indians working in the GCC countries. They say that it's a known fact that the living conditions are horrible, and in fact, there are non-existent labor laws there in the GCC countries, which makes it difficult even to government of India to put pressure on them to ensure that safety. But this incident, however, has woken up. A lot of anger is there among the people. They said that they welcome the decision of the Kuwait government to lead an inquiry, but also they want Indian government to step in and ensure that the safety standards and living conditions of the workers are to be ensured there. But more importantly now, as far as the people are concerned, their loved ones to be brought back. In a short while from now, the plane will land in Kochi, and in a family like this where we are right now, where Lucas's family, where the family lost their only breadwinner in the family, where the friends and family members have gathered to receive Lucas's body. The state government has told them that as soon as the plane lands, an ambulance has been prepared so that the body can be delivered straight to their house. He's survived by his wife and father and 2 daughters, and they say that they welcome the compensation amount announced by the state government, but they would feel that if the state government could step in and ensure that their needs of the family are met, that would be really helpful, is what the family members are giving response to us, saying that the compensation amount would not be enough. Politics is also breaking out over this issue, as State Health Minister Vinod George was not allowed to travel to Kuwait. Reacting on it, the Chief Minister said that he did not want to use this politicize the situation right now. First for him is to ensure that the bodies reach the family members so that they gave him a dignified burial, and later he can raise up the issue with the Indian government over the State Minister not being allowed to travel to Kuwait, as the bulk of the people who died in the tragedy are from Kerala. It would have been easier for the State Health Minister to converse.
To a few of them, Imran, if it is possible? Of course, we know that this time is very difficult for them. As you mentioned, that there have been several families now, and their sole breadwinners were the one who were in Kuwait. Unfortunately, they have lost their lives. Imran?
Well, yes. It's a very tragic incident, and also as with that's the main breadwinner. The family has lost their life. Sir, ये कितने साल से वहाँ पे कुवैत में काम कर रहे हैं?
16 साल से उधर काम कर रहे हैं।
16 years.
16 years. The last 16 years is working there.
आप लास्ट टाइम उनसे कब बात हुई?
1 साल पहले वो छुट्टी पर आया था। उस टाइम अभी पिछले महीने वो आना था, उसके बाद इसका बच्चा के लिए पढ़ने के लिए वो अगले महीने के लिए उसका लीव पोस्टपोन कर दिया। अभी इसका बच्चे के लिए हायर स्टडीज के लिए वो तो अगले महीने आने के लिए पूरा कोर्स तैयार किया था। उसका आने का सामान सब खरीद के रखा था उसका रूम में, और उसको उसमें जो कुछ है वो तो पूरा एक घर के लिए वो सब खरीद के रखा, वो पूरा जल गया है, वो तो हमको कुछ नहीं जानता। उसके बाद
में उसका आगरा आएगा क्या? नहीं, वो ये अभी बॉडी आएगा, उसका सामान सब साथ में आएगा। नहीं, वो पता है आपको?
Lucas's brother is there, who is, as you can clearly understand, emotions are running high. He says that he had kept some items ready for his daughter, who is past the POC, is going to medical, saying whether she will get that items or not. We saying, sir, सरकार ने आपसे क्या बोला है?
सरकार अभी तक हम लोग को कुछ बोला नहीं है, लेकिन हम लोग न्यूज में सुना है कि अभी प्लेन अभी उतर रहा है, सब दिखाया हुआ है। अभी वो कम से कम आधा घंटे में सब काम होकर बाहर आएगा। बाहर आने के बाद अभी मिनिस्टर सब उधर होगा, वो लोग का कुछ बातचीत, कुछ अनुशोधन करके उसके बाद वो 1 घंटे के बाद भेजेगा गाड़ी। वो गाड़ी के साथ हमारा एक आदमी है उधर, उसके साथ ये गाड़ी में कम से कम 4 घंटे का रास्ता है। इधर आते हुए हम लोग का रास्ते में इधर हॉस्पिटल में चढ़ा देगा बॉडी। इधर घर में नहीं आ सकता, क्योंकि 4-5 दिन से बच्चा लोग और औरत पूरा बॉडी पूरा वीक है, मतलब ताबान है। वो कुछ आके इधर रखेगा तो फिर रात पर फिर वो तकलीफ हो जाएगा, हम लोग को तकलीफ ज्यादा पड़ जाएगा। इसीलिए उनको पहले उधर रख के इधर आके दूसरा का कल का दिन सुबह हम लोग जाके बॉडी इधर लेकर आएगा। फिर शमशान में 12-1 बजे तक हमारा खत्म हो जाएगा हम लोग।
There you heard the brother of Lucas. In a very, we can understand the situation is where he's right now. He has lost someone who's very near dear to family, and
not just one. There are several families there who have lost their loved ones, and many of them who were staying and working in Kuwait for decades altogether. We have Rishabh as well joining in. Rishabh, this was the first responders as far as Indian government is concerned, responding to the SOS call that was made. Immediately a minister was sent across, and now we are looking at a smooth repatriation. Of course, this is the time which is difficult for each and every one of us. 45 mortal remains are being brought back.
Well, definitely, this is the moment of India's grief where 45 Indian nationals have died, innocent Indian nationals have died in a fire tragedy, that too in a foreign land. Kuwait's Magaf, where the fire took place, this building owned by an Indian businessman and his Kuwaiti partner caught fire. The company has come out with a statement that they stand with the family and they will help repatriate the body, but definitely the human lives have been lost, and the violations that have come to light in that very building showcases that what the condition of Indian laborers in GCC countries are. And for that matter, Imran was rightly pointing out that there is hardly any functional labor law in the GCC countries the way Indian nationals are going, and definitely the employment opportunities are great there, but the labor laws, the living condition is not as as part of the employment opportunity. The money will definitely come in. They are the sole breadwinners. They definitely earn money. That money comes back in the state of Kerala. For that matter, a lot of people go to Middle East, and that's the reason that we have the maximum flights also from Thiruvananthapuram or Kozhikode flying to Middle East. But this tragedy has brought back the whole, issue at the forefront, that what exactly are we gaining? We have lost 45 human lives, 45 Indian human lives, 49 in total. And the way things have unfolded in last 20 to 25 years, where the emigration from India to Middle East have increased, where people have gone there to earn a better living, but at what cost is what we are seeing right now. The government of India definitely swiftly acted on the SOS call. External Affairs Ministry's Minister of State Kirtivardan Singh was rushed to Kuwait. He went there, met the authorities, ensured a smooth transition.
That has been the response that came in from the government of of India immediately after this incident came to light, and the plane that is now reaching Kochi, the Indian Air Force special flight that has been arranged on part of the government of India. In fact, when it comes to Union Minister, they're also being on board the flight. That has been the first response we are getting from Kochi itself, where this flight has landed. Let me go across back to Imran, because Imran, if you can take us through the special arrangements that have been made. Kerala Chief Minister has reached, and he's reaching out to the families, the bereaved families as well, who have lost their loved ones.
Well, absolutely. The Chief Minister held a meeting yesterday at 11 o'clock itself along with the state officials over this particular issue, and they coordinated with the union government. Kerala Health Minister was supposed to be travel, but permission was not given. But elaborate arrangements have been made by the Chief Minister over this particular issue. As soon as the plane will land, a state funeral will be accorded to the victims there. Around 23 is what the official government as figures are. 23 people from Kerala especially have died in a tragic incident. They'll be given official state funeral, and after that the ambulances have been for each the family. There are around 6 in Pathanamthitta district, around 3 in Kollam district where we are right now, and all the families will receive the funeral. I beg your pardon, the body will be sent back to their homes, respective homes. The state government has said that there's no need to travel. They themselves will organize all the bear the travel costs of the bodies, and they will send it to their respective homes. Like we're saying in Luku's family, here too the family members are eagerly waiting, and they say that it's journeys around from Kochi to here Kollam will be around 3.5 to 4 hours. So as soon as they come, the family members involved, they'll be taken to the hospital first, and then they'll be brought here. And this is the kind of arrangement the state government has said. The state government has also announced a compensation package for all the victims' family and also those who are injured in the incident. But also the family members have demanded one thing is to ensure that the compensation amount can be increased, and overall people in Kerala have demanded state government and especially union government to step in and ensure that better standards are there. Even as the Kuwait government said, they have started an inquiry into this incident to use this as an opportunity to and demand for better working conditions and safety of the workers, especially from people from Kerala who form the chunk of the people working in the GCC countries.
All right. That's the point that has now been raised, especially in the Gulf, and especially when it comes to the working conditions there. Many of them who have been earning their livelihoods in Kuwait, in Gulf countries for decades now. Let's also listen in to Union Minister Suresh Gopi on this unfortunate loss of lives.
That is being taken care of. Our MOS is working on it. He's there, still there. So we'll have our contingent working, looking after the people who are in several levels of conditions, health conditions. They will be brought back to India, and their rehabilitation also will be taken care of. It's no graciousness. It is a duty of the government of India and the state government also. They will all give a fair treatment, I'm sure.
All right, so this is the Special Indian Air Force's aircraft carrying the mortal remains of 45 Indian victims in the fire incident in Kuwait that has now landed in Kochi. MOS also, who coordinated with Kuwaiti authorities to ensure there was a swift repatriation, he's also on board the aircraft, and that is ambulances that were said to be on standby at the Kochi airport. The plane that is now landed, the pictures that are now coming on, as far as the mortal remains are concerned, they will be arranged inside where Chief Minister himself is now present, as we are looking at majority of the people, the victims who have lost their lives, hail from the state of Kerala.
See, India is a country, is a nation where there are different states. There, every Indian's interest is being safeguarded by the Prime Minister and the Government of India. So I don't understand why a particular state minister has to travel to a foreign country to take care of the issues of the people of that state.
All right, so the plane that is now landed, we are looking at pictures that are now coming in of the mortal remains that will be brought out any minute now. The Chief Minister of the state of Kerala himself is present there. We head into a short break right now. You're watching Times Now.